really, really bad when she first came here. It was hard just taking her to Connecticut. It was a challenge.
Wow. Was that always the way, like in China too?
I guess it was. I guess I didn't realize it, but she didn't need to be in the car that much in China.
Right.
But yeah, now, in retrospect, I remember like when her parents came up to Guilin and picked us up and brought us back to her hometown, which was only a 2-hour drive. I remember we had to stop. She had to go in. She had to get things to suck on. She felt sick.
Wow.
I thought it was just me.
How did Christiana go on the drive?
She got car sick twice going up. And then when we came back from Lake Champlain, she got sick once coming back from Lake Champlain. Yeah. So she inherited it.
Yeah, I have it too.
Yeah. So once Chen started driving on her own, most of her car sickness went away. Which tells me that had she just paid attention to things like she was the driver in the beginning, she never would have had the problem, but she couldn't do it. She couldn't get into that mindset.
I don't know if that's true, because I drive when I'm in a passenger vehicle now, I can still get sick. I've been driving. When I'm driving, it is a true statement though. When you're driving, you don't, but I think the reason for it is you know when you're going to be turning and stuff. I don't know. I haven't figured it out, but I know
Yeah.
it doesn't.
She very rarely ever complains about car sickness anymore.
Wow.
Usually it's if she's looking down at her camera or something stupid.
Yeah, well actually that's me too, I should say. That's
Yeah, you're probably looking at your phone.
Yeah.
And Jen makes a turn and you're like, ooh.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah?
True statement. I stand corrected.
If you're paying attention to stuff like you're driving, you're probably not going to get car sick.
Right. True.
Good morning.
What?
Loved it. She wants to move there. I said, it's going to be a bit different when it gets dark at 3 in the afternoon and the sidewalks are filled with snow and you have to go to work and no one's cooking little meals for you in the hotel. But don't let me kill your dream. Right. Yeah. Go over to, you should have gone over to Quincy Adams one morning during the blizzard when everybody was queued for the bus. You want to talk about misery? There were people that got to work in time to turn around and go back home. I felt bad for those people, I mean, that's just...
I thought I had a bad winter. Oh, hey, have you bought your roof rake yet for the winter?
I have not, actually.
Dude, I'm going to send you an email when I order mine, just as a reminder. I'm ordering one. I'm getting a fiberglass one this time, too.
I wanted to get that one that Steve had. The one that Steve had was really good. Yeah, his was much lighter than that one that you had.
In this winter, every goddamn storm, my fat ass is out there.
Yeah. Morning. Delectable.
Recording?
Yeah.
Oh boy. Toilets. I have to say, much easier than last time so far.
Awesome.
Yeah, I was dying.
Yeah, it's like Grand Central up here today.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's because your buddy got a 20-minute late start.
Yeah, that's all right. We'll get there.
Better than an hour.
Yeah.
Next time, Tony.
Yep.
5:30 sharp. No messing around.
Oh, yes?
Good morning.
Good morning.
Are you gonna sleep on the couch? I hate to say it, that's the weight there, that weight, that's the way the human body's going to be, right?
Oh, yeah.
Lean, fight machine. Keep going, buddy, that's what we're gonna get for. You probably only have about 15 pounds to go. I got 50.
That's my goal, 185.
Yeah, my goal is 200. I mean, I think I'm about the same height as you, right?
Yeah, I think we're similar. I'm about 6'1". At least
Well, you're 6'1", or I'm 6 foot.
You're 6 foot? You always seem like the same height as me.
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe I'm shrinking now. You shrink when you get older, don't you?
Oh, yes, you do. I've always 200 was a great weight for me when I was in college. It's a healthy weight for me.
When I first went to college as a freshman, I was 210. And my freshman year, I went from 210 to 155.
Is that intentionally? Or you didn't like the food?
No, intentionally. No, I loved the food, actually.
How did you do that? Just cut in bed?
A friend of mine said to me, he says, go down to the cafeteria, get one serving of whatever they have for the entree. Don't drink any soda. Don't have any dessert. Don't get seconds. Finish your meal. Get up. Go back up to your room. Because once you went out, your card didn't work again until the next meal.
Right.
And so I did it. I said, okay, I'll try it. So I did it. And, I'd go back up to my room and I'd be like, oh my God, I'm so hungry. I want to order pizza. And no, don't order pizza. And it was like, but it worked. The weight started falling off.
So you put on the weight when you went there?
No, I had the weight on in high school.
Oh.
Yeah, I was a lazy fuck in high school.
So were you doing a lot of exercise too?
Not a huge amount. I think it was strictly diet at that point.
Wow.
Yeah.
You know what, at the end of the day, Tony, though, it's so funny, my brother is, case in point, him and I talked about it. My brother has dropped, I think he's at 40 pounds right now.
Nice.
And, it's all diet.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, that's the big secret that they don't want to, the media and the industry doesn't want to say to you, you just got to cut the calories.
Yeah.
It's as simple as that. Obviously, you want to eat better calories. You don't want to eat fucking nuke all day.
Right.
But bottom line, that's what it is. It's not exercise. It's not nothing. It's not calories.
Yeah.
And that's why I actually got down 5, but I told you I was plateaued. So that's my goal today to do this. But I'm going to stop the calorie cutting. Today, I'm not going to have much for lunch. I'm going to have a big dinner. Steak. But
Yeah.
steak and veggies is fine.
That's fine.
Yeah. I'm going to be really crying that I can't have my big glass of red, but that's all right.
You'll be
Fridays will
fine.
taste even better.
You'll be fine without it.
Oh, dude, red wine with steak.
Oh, yeah.
It's almost as good as sex. Although, I have my replacement now. Coffee! Oh,
What is
hail to the gods.
what is it replacing? The red wine, I hope.
Red wine.
Good.
Oh, yeah, no.
All right, let's just.
Let's clarify that. Dude, once that other thing goes, I really don't have much use for this plan.
I know, right? It's funny how that works. I don't know. Yeah. I believe it might be. Yeah. It's actually not that much to climb at this point. It's mostly going down. You're already pretty high here. Yeah. Yeah, I think. Or was it? Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I get mixed up. We'll check the map when we get to the bottom. Oh, come on with the plastic bottle. I mean, are people that fucking lazy? Come on. For Christ's sakes. I don't know. I mean, don't people get it? They come up here.
They don't know.
That just boggles my mind.
Yep.
Oh, gosh.
It's like, what are you people? You know what? We all gotta walk into this, Bill.
Yeah.
Lucky and I lucky. One level. Believe me, though. I'm not picking it all up. I'm not gonna pick that.
No. No, me either. Is this right?
I haven't seen a marker.
There it is. It's over here. All right, I wasn't as far off as I thought. Yeah, I don't know. I felt pretty strong. I'm kind of hoping that's not a mistake, but yeah, follow me. I thought maybe you wanted to look at something over there. Thinking we got one more little ascent. Before the barracks. And then the big drop. Come on in. Morning.
Morning, how are you?
Good, yourself?
Good, how's you?
Ah, it's very good. A little hazy today, but you can see, what's the mountain up in the Massachusetts there? Wachusett.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you can see that. Or at least when we were up on top of the big hill, we could see it.
Okay.
So, not bad. Couldn't see to New Hampshire, but
Hoping to see Greylock. That's not a question.
yeah. Got to come back when the air's a little drier.
Yeah, I don't know if we'll see that far, though. Greylock.
You definitely can see Monadnock quite clearly.
Really?
Yeah. Look at you, Martin, tearing up there. Where did that trail go here? I think there. Yeah. You were like a gazelle going up there.
Oh, good kid. I didn't realize how much that salt in my eyes was driving me bonkers.
Isn't that crazy?
Like, dude, I think you hit the nail on the head. All that fucking sodium I was drinking.
And were you drinking those every day?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, your system must have been like,
Dude, I was pouring salt into my eyes and you really, it was so funny. Isn't it weird how timing, you know, I would have never really recognized that until you said it. Put two and two together. It's like,
you gotta look.
Keeping on so much weight too.
Yeah, you gotta look at these labels. Sugar and salt. Those two ingredients alone will kill you.
Dude, I guess I just said BAQ's gotta be good for you. Boom. Holy crap.
Certainly, watching carbs and calories is important too, but in a lot of these things, I think it's the lesser concern.
Yeah.
You know, like.
Absolutely.
Morning.
Well, I think part of it too is I told you I'm doing like 2 weeks. I'm just trying to do like a full body detox.
Yeah.
I stopped taking these medications. I feel like my body's like cleansing, and then I pull it, you know, top of it, just revving it up.
Yeah.
I feel like $1,000,000.
That's awesome.
Probably gonna have to beat that cat. I don't know how.
Great.
You don't realize how important sleep is until.
Yeah. No, I definitely have noticed. I sleep much better with no alcohol involved.
Well, you know another trick I showed
You can fall asleep easier with the alcohol, but you don't stay asleep good.
But I don't think you're really in it deep sleep either. But another secret is.
Wow, look at this crowd.
Oh boy. Hello. Another secret is, Tony, I don't drink water.
Oh, yeah.
That's helped
सारे
me a
वो
lot.
दो लोग तो वहीं आएंगे क्या कहते हैं Alps and
Morning.
Morning.
Morning. So,
Morning.
Morning.
Ah, a lot of people out today.
Yeah, that was the Boston.
Oh boy.
It was funny. I think my brother was a little disappointed because I think he thought I was going to be so enamored. Instead, I'm like, Kev, you gotta come to my facility sometime and see the way I live.
Yeah.
And he's like, well, yeah, but Jerry, this is Boston. And I go, what does that mean? I'm here on the weekend. So it was a very, very interesting day.
Yeah. That's good.
Yeah,
It's good to see both sides of things, you know?
it is. I think
There's a
you listen to
certain-
people and you hear all the rah and the positives and
Right. There's always a certain romance to ditching what you have now. You know?
And you know, Tony, too, it's all about, you've got to take a look at your own self and make sure you're not playing the martyr thing. You know, I know when I got to work, I'll do the quick. I was sitting there one day this week, we went live on Wednesday at 6:30 and I looked around. I was the only person in our group.
Yeah.
And Ed was on vacation, the supervisor was on vacation for the week, for the go live, and I said, Jerry, you're a fucking idiot. You have nobody to blame but yourself. Signed up, walked out, and left. And I had a great week, even though it was a real.
Oh, so this is 6:30 at night. I thought you meant 6:30 in the morning.
No, I got in at 6:30 and I was leaving at 6:30. I worked a 12-hour day.
Oh man.
And nobody else was there. And I said, this is your own.
Good morning. Thank you.
Morning, Mike. So yeah, it's a combination of things, you know. It was good. Really, it's been a great couple of weeks. It's a
Nice.
growth. So all 50, Tony. You and I are gonna sell them.
You should have come over and written some picnic code with me.
Oh, there was the first tinge. Don't like those.
Oh boy.
That scares you.
All right, take it nice and easy going down here, because this is a good descent.
Yep, slow and steady. Are we going down to the barracks now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So this is a pretty steep descent. So you want to go?
Good time to sit down and you'll need a rest there. Sit down,
Okay. You want to sit now, or you want to get down there and sit?
Down.
All right.
The first time I just gotta start. I think I started really kind of going fast.
Yeah.
It's like slow.
I'll wait for you.
No, I wanted to really sprint up that one because I felt so strong.
Okay.
Because the last time I remember we were doing this, and I was dying at this point. Can't wait to look at the map. I'm guessing we're about halfway, right?
I don't think we're halfway for distance, but I'd say we're halfway for climbing.
Ah,
I mean, we've done a lot of the climbing now. Not to say we're done, but
yeah.
we still. You all right?
Oh, yeah.
I hate that. This loose crap.
I still never forget the time when I would do rain. That scared the shit out of me.
Yeah.
Never
Rain is tough.
Well, it's going to start coming in, but it's not until like 2 o'clock today. So
Yeah, we were gonna go to Waterfire tonight, but I don't know now. I gotta see.
Ooh, yeah, they said it's going to kind of be nasty tonight.
Yeah, maybe we'll call an audible on that.
Yeah.
We had a few different things we were thinking about. We were kicking around for this weekend, so.
Does Christiana love the water fire?
She does. She's actually really looking forward to going again. We went twice last year. Once just the three of us, and once with the in-laws.
Yeah.
And so she has a good memory of it. So I wanted to go to Pizza Pyre too. Have you ever been to Pizza Pyre on Wickenden Street, up the street from Coffee Exchange?
Nope.
You can choose the dough that they use to bake the pizza crust.
Yeah.
And then they've got like 8 different sauces you can choose from. And then, oh my goodness.
Dude, you think I'm exaggerating when I tell you?
Dude, you should bring some of your dishes. You can do some.
You think I'm kidding, Tony?
Holy mackerel.
I got a story for you. One time, Paul Bork and Paul's like doesn't sweat at all. He's like a freak of nature.
Okay.
Him and I were playing tennis, and so we were in camp. So it was good. It was a hot day, and we're playing and da-da-da. And so we finished, and he's like, I thought you said you sweat a lot, dude. He says, you don't even have the car, right? And he's got this tiny little quarter-size spot of sweat. Dude, my entire shirt
Yeah.
cased in sweat so you couldn't tell. So Tony, I pulled my shirt off next to the car, right? And I wringed it out.
I'm gonna let these guys go through.
And the water poured out of it. He goes, that's the most disgusting thing I've ever seen in my life. And I was laughing.
Good boy.
Morning.
Good morning.
Hey.
Morning.
Good job, buddy.
And he was like, that is the most disgusting. So, you know my nickname from the guys when I go beer and bacon guys?
Yeah?
My nickname is the Sweat Eye Master.
Nice. The Sweat Eye Master.
Sweat Eye Master.
That's awesome.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
That's my nickname.
I'm gonna go over here and let you guys go by.
Yep, good morning. Thank you.
Yeah, sure. Have a good one. Ooh, it's heating up.
Through the hardest of it, Johnny. That's the way to start, buddy.
Yeah.
Well, it's funny, Jen's like, we gotta keep an eye on temps because we have the opposite problem. We get into top of Washington. Well, I'm not too worried at the end of August, but they said it can get colder.
It can get cold. Yeah, you definitely probably want to bring some kind of like a fleece or something. And rain gear.
Yeah, I got
Even if the forecast looks good, I would definitely have some rain gear.
I've got that. Well, it's funny. From today, I've got my rain stuff in the back just to kind of train me on the weight.
Because I think weather comes in quick up there.
Yeah. Yeah, there's at least one death a year. Woo.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you guys are smart enough to look at the forecast for the days leading into it, and you'll know if it's something that you need to skip a day, you do it.
Well, that's what Jen's worried about. I said I want to do it on my 50th, and she's like, don't get so fixated that you're doing it on that day that you're going to get us killed.
Well, right. I mean, it's like you said about the day we were up here in the rain and how difficult it was.
Yeah, I got to remember that.
You got to think it's going to be the same. You're going to be on a lot of rock. If it's wet, it's going to be slippery.
Right.
Now, you're going up, so that makes it a little bit easier, but still.
Yep.
Slippery rock is slippery rock, and if it means doing it one day later, at the end of the day, it's not going to be a huge difference.
It's something, I kind of set it up that I want to do it on the 50th, but you're right, I got to relax it a little bit.
Yeah, you gotta be smart. You don't want to get yourself into a life-threatening situation or get up there and slip and break your ankle and then have to worry about getting rescued or anything like that. I mean,
You'll be the guy in the news that they're like, this moron lost the state of New Hampshire.
yeah. Oh, they'll bill you for it.
Oh, if you make a mistake, they'll...
Oh, I think they do. Yeah.
They should.
Yeah. They'll try to get it from you. Well, when they find out how good your stock's been doing.
Dude, my brother keeps sending me emails. He's like, all right, add another meal. I owe you now 3. And
Yeah.
I mean,
He's been bearish?
huh?
He's been bearish or not?
No, he bought it after I bought into Lush and Run.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, he's in now too?
big.
Yeah.
He makes $700,000 a year.
Oh, wow.
He's in a different league.
Yeah.
He's been sitting on the sidelines for a long time because I keep telling him, like, Peter, stop reading the Wall Street Journal.
Ha!
You're so afraid of little Greece. And Greece is not going to bankrupt the world. And the Wall Street Journal.
Morning.
And he was so on, he missed a big chunk of the top of the road. And then when it gets down to like 187, 185, the kid changed the life bought a big pumpkin piece of LMC, and it's now at 215 and paid a big dividend. So he's like, Jerry, thank you. I go, don't worry.
Oh, I smell cigarettes.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, man. It's like a crowd at the bathroom there. Yeah. Oh, I know what that is. Work program. I am going to put this in the recycle bin. Since I picked it up and hauled it out. All right.